other night we were out talking about highlights and what were some of our highlights. And honest story, confession, that and talking about many things. We mentioned some of the wonderful time we were able to steal with Jeff and Misha, except that I said Steve and Misha. Cara looked at me and said, "Really?" Yes, one more time. But among all the things that we all could say, one of the things we've loved about this month has been home building. Whether you, and I realize it or not, a month somewhere you begin to build your home there. It's been a good setup for us in returning to Asheville to continue to build our home there for this next year. And as we look forward to building our home one day in Senegal. It reminded us of a quote. You might have had enough Bonhoeffer already, but it reminded us of a quote of Bonhoeffer's from his Letters and Papers from Prison that we had in our marriage, our wedding bulletin 16 years ago. And just listen to this, one more word from Dietrich Bonhoeffer.
When I also think about the situation of the world, the complete darkness over our personal fate, and my present imprisonment, then I believe that our union can only be a sign of God's grace and kindness, which calls us to faith. We would be blind if we did not see it. Jeremiah says, at the moment of his people's great need, still one shall buy houses and acres in the land, as a sign of trust in the future. This is where faith belongs. May God give it to us daily.
And I do not mean the faith which flees this world, but the one that endures the world and which loves and remains true to the world, in spite of all the suffering which it contains for us. Our marriage, and might I add, our families, our teams, the church, shall be a yes to God's earth. It shall strengthen our courage to act and accomplish something on the earth. I fear that Christians who stand with only one leg upon earth also stand with only one leg